What's up, Bandidos? We have some gaming to do. What is going on? Happy Friday. It is June 28th, just after 4 p.m. here on the West Coast. And yep, today we are going to take advantage of some double XP weekend. Double XP is for me. It's going to be a crazy week next week. So we got a lot going on. So I spent all morning working on the first Descendant. So I got that pinned up at the top of the chat if you want to make sure you get on the list for that. So the first Descendant launches on the 2nd, which is kind of a weird day to launch a game, I gotta say. but it's technically I'm not sure how they second at midnight. So is that is Sunday? It's a weird day to launch a game. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong calendar. That's not a Sunday. Wait, show me July, not June. Okay, it's Tuesday. That's right. That makes more sense for me. So July 2nd is Tuesday. I mean, what a busy day, right? Because we're gonna have the Division. I think we got Guardians launching that day. But that's, you know, Division Day, Tuesday. We got xDefiant launching Season 1. So that's where things really kick off. This is all preseason stuff here on this game. What up, Gene? And then we have First Descendant launching on the 2nd. Did I already say that? xDefiant, First Descendant, both launching on the 2nd. That's what I meant to say. And then we have the Division. So it's all confusing. It's all very confusing. So that makes next week super crazy. And then we have the 4th of July, 2 days later. So, wow. Wow. So this is probably the last double XP weekend. We'll see. But this runs actually all the way through Tuesday. The Division 2, I'm sure you guys are up to speed now, but it's in a dismal state right now. And I'm tracking the devs, and like, it's still ghost town over there. I don't know what they're doing, man. But I haven't seen any updates, at least not within the last couple hours. But I haven't seen any new update. There's nothing on Twitter. The Division Known Issues board is still the same as it was way back when on June 14th. It's just like no news whatsoever, you know? And so it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But they got to get this shit together, man. They do. I mean, it's hard to play the game with no audio on your guns. It pulls from the experience a bit, don't you think? What up, Jake? What up? So I hope they get the, you know, they're in a bad place though, right? Like they're in a real bad place, like developer wise, because that patch that they just launched was like a really minor patch, and it completely broke the game. I mean, that's sad, right? Last I was working on my vector here, by the way, so I'll continue to do that. We gotta get my thumbs in the mood here. So domination is a new game mode they introduced into this game, so cool about that. Usually takes me a couple of rounds to get up to speed here. But yeah, so it's nuts, man. These developers, because my point is that was such an easy little minor patch they were doing, and ended up breaking more than it fixed. And so the game is in a worse spot than where it was before, and that's crazy. So what are they gonna do? They can't touch that game without breaking, man. They can't touch the Division 2 without breaking it. So I hope they get things up to speed, figure it out. I mean, that's what Project Resolve was supposed to do. That's why they pushed back the DLC so that we could stop having this experience. But anyways, the Division 2 is still gonna be my main, so don't you worry. It's still my main, but this is the game roster for the summer. It doesn't mean these games are gonna stick, all right? So, but that is just what we're interested in exploring. That's what the community is interested in. And some of them I'm cautiously optimistic, and some of them look very hopeful. So like, Star Wars, for example, very cautious about that one. Starfield's not a ways out. First Descendant, you know, it could be fun for a short while. I'm not sure it's the long game that I'm worried about. You know, because it kind of reminds me of what's that one? That everybody used to play, Outriders. You know, Outriders didn't have any legs. You know, it was fun while it lasted, kind of thing.
Gathering intel.
Missed all the shots. And so this one just reminds me so much of that game. That's where I'm cautious. And then also the microtransactions. They're a little iffy. But we'll see. We'll see. It looks fun. They got a ton of characters. And that's what I'm focusing on off the bat. Spider. We're still leveling this gun up, so we got some work to do.
Gathering intel.
I keep killing Ubiquitous. I don't think he likes me. So yeah, so you know, I don't know, but for me, you know, the end game is a big part of a factor. You know, so but the way I work, I think many of you heard this already, is, you know, I give the game about 8 hours, up to 8 hours. It's not a guaranteed 8 hours. It's up to 8 hours, and then if it sells me on that first 8 hours, then I'll give it up to 20. And then it's got to sell me, and then I'll give it a full review. And then the question is, from there, does it have the legs to keep my attention? Just because the game's good, and maybe even if I like it, doesn't mean I'm gonna stick with it. Because it might be a good game, might be like it, but it might not be for me long term, you know? Because what I do requires serious investment, right? I mean, look how many years I've been covering the Division 2. And xDefiant is so easy to like. Like, it's a game that you can jump in, pull a couple of hours, and just have a blast and then log out. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it a very easy game for me to cover and to persist and continue to play and even invest in. So the money I was gonna spend on the Division 2 Season Pass, I didn't just save that money. I turned around and spent it on xDefiant. So I bought a skin for my character, you know, with the same cost. $10 for that Season Pass. So, you know, the Division 2 is missing out on money. I mean, they can't even take people's money right now because of the bugs. You know, there's people saying they tried to buy the Season Pass and it rejects them. But, you know, I root for our game, though. It's our game. You know, I'm not talking shit because I don't love it. I'm talking shit because I love it and I want the devs to fix it. That's why I make all the videos and stuff like that. That's why I try to gather you guys' feedback, because, you know, we need them to fix it, you know? This is just an unacceptable situation, dudes. Like, I'm not talking about the bugs, all right? Bugs happen. Shit happens. It's an old game. They got staff. There's all sorts of excuses, right?
Scanning for hostile.
The problem is that it's their radio silence and the lack of communication. I mean, this is really bad. The fact that they haven't said anything, not even made an announcement about the audio bug, or just a general one about bugs in general. I mean, it's just simple math, man. Just like get out there and say, hey, shit's gone wrong. We're sorry. You know, we're working on it. I don't even know if they're working on it. Of course they are. Of course they are. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not that obvious to people. There's new players in this game right now. They need to protect those people. But... oh, what did I say? Did I say domination? Thanks, George. You're right. Team deathmatch. Sorry. Yeah, so people were saying, I haven't played this in over a week, but people were saying that, I did play this when they launched it, though. Come on, guys, I gotta break up here. No! People were saying that they were really happy about the XP gains from this game mode. There's been some multipliers on first, second multi-kills. We're losing, aren't we? Because I'm probably not paying attention. It's probably all my fault. I'm not paying attention. I'm actually playing it like domination. You want to slow your pace up a little bit for this game mode.
You're off your game,
Yeah.
agent.
Yeah, no, it's the whole game, James. The whole game. Pipsy? What's going on, Pips? Yeah, so as I dig into the first Descendant, though, you know, it's exciting. There's a lot of characters, a lot of different abilities, and you can relate to them too. You know, you have your damage over time, your skill builds, you got your status effect builds, you have your tank builds. They just call them all different names. You have tank DPS. I mean, they're heroes with abilities. Not exactly builds. Did I unlock something? What am I working on? Oh, why is everything so unlocked? Really? I mean, what? Like, all this stuff is just unlocked? I mean, did that just happen? I mean, some of these things I already did, but like the progress here was just happened was crazy. Maybe there is some sort of bug going on. I mean, that's crazy what just happened. Anyways, I'll keep that for now. Lightweight ADS speed. Ooh, yeah, let's take that from the stock. Muzzle. Look at a suppressor. Like, all these shouldn't be unlocked already. I mean, I just played one fucking match. Let's see how fast we get to 42. And if this is the case, shit, I'm gonna be locked in all weekend. Yeah, it was sad that they killed Heartland. That's crazy loss of money, man. Just to be able to make that decision. We're just not going to launch it. But man, the Ubisoft sure does love Assassin's Creed, man. For the past like 3 Ubisoft forwards, it's been #1. How you guys feeling about Star Wars, by the way? Redoing a tank build? Or you mean a skill build? Yeah, skill damage, though, is usually the answer. But on a tank build,
Lethal force authorized.
you don't really need either. But skill haste, we don't like to run too much skill haste on anything unless it's like a major status effect build. Where you're using like these consumable skills. But skill haste doesn't multiply very well. I mean, it doesn't stack really well. Ooh, there's a sniper back there. Take the long way. Sneak in behind these dudes. There's a sniper back here somewhere. Oh, he had a landmine. Let me know. Do you really mean tank build? Or are you doing some sort of tank skill build? Because there's that, too. It's tough challenging a sniper with an SMG. When on a narrow corridor, too.
I can't condone it, but I get it.
Oh, shot in the back by his homie.
Gathering intel.
Oh, you little squatter. Taking a poop? Yeah, I'm really enjoying the rifle set that they gave us, though. Not the gear set, but the brand. I enjoy rifles in this game, too, actually. They did a good job with rifles. Oh, sniper got me again. Keep losing to the sniper.
Gathering intel.
Yeah, I can hear that fucking sniper working, fools. Oh shit! Hiding in the corners, I hate that. I do. I mean, like, I camp myself in some games, you know what I mean?
I need a medic.
But in small maps like this, it just doesn't make sense to me to camp.
Gathering intel.
Revenge. I can't condone it, but I
Yep,
get
yeah,
it.
we got her back. Got to stay away from those corridors, man. One right there. Oh, you fuckers! I hate jumping over objects, man. You're just so exposed. It's like, yeah, shoot me here, right in the face. Oh, let's at him. How am I doing here? 7-8.
Gathering intel.
Fuck. Fuck that sniper, right? Woo! Fuck you, dude. Killing my homies. Snipers again. Kill streak, baby.
Revealing enemy.
Keep it up, Agent. Tango's lighting up the scope. Really coming out of the woodwork. Rogue Echelon Agent activated sonar goggles.
Ah! Kept flinching to the feet.
All hostiles.
That was my shit. Watch out, here comes an ultra. Ah, stupid sniper. It's always the snipers. I've been staying away from snipers lately, but I've been meaning to get back into them.
You're down, but never out, Agent. You got this.
Oh. Yeah, sick. Yeah, that's right. LMGs are missing audio track. Everything is. Right? Totally. Fuck. Damn bug. Spider bot. Oh, man, he killed me fast. Didn't even have enough time to get that nader out.
Gathering intel.
Damn. Guy's just hiding behind the corner again. Gotta get to that dude. Damn, there's 3 of them. And they're phantoms. Phantoms are super tanky. They're alright. They're kind of boring to use. Everybody uses them.
Gathering intel.
What was that? Like a purple status.
Lethal force utilized.
Damn, we are leveling up fast. That was level 39 right there. On the weapon.
Gathering intel.
Heads up. I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands.
Ugh. Screw you, Spiderbot.
Loading ammo. Gathering intel.
Revenge. I can't condone it, but I get it. Don't make this a
Lost.
habit,
Oh, that was close. What up, Grumps? Yeah, double XP. Okay, let's see what that did. Yeah, just unlocked that. Quick mag, +5, +4, +15 mag size? Yeah, let's try that. Fuck. Okay, so we don't got too much to go. Left 42 on that, and I think that's top. Rapid, should we try that? Rapid fire? ADS movement speed is what I had there. Yeah, fuck it. Why not try? Yeah, so we only got a couple levels. We've topped this out. Then I'll move on to something else. I like this gun though, so it fucking rocks.
Loadout updated. Eliminate all hostiles. No need to interrogate anybody.
Feeling enemy.
Okay, new setup though. Let's see how we do. That RPM is crazy fast, I could tell.
I need a medic.
Take another route. Woo! Almost got 2 of them right there. Got to learn to control this new recoil pattern now. It's a little faster.
Gathering intel.
Shit. Oh, that other guy escaped. I took his rounds. He owes me. Ooh, this guy's doing a good job. Shit. Damn it. Can't catch up to him.
Gathering intel.
Don't mind me, just running in circles. Trying to find a bad guy. Ah, gonna grab that. Right on, Solo. Oh shit! Should have looked at my screen. Got to digging them. Got a new one coming out in the morning, man. Hopefully you like that one. It's a deep dive on first Descendant characters. I don't know if you have your eye on that game, but there's a ton of characters, and so I'm trying to figure out what's the best first pick. First round draft. Who's it gonna be?
Scanning for hostiles.
Lots of games to be exploring this summer. Fuck. Might be a little too fast. Feel like I'm lifting off the ground.
Scanning for hostiles.
Oh, how did it get to me so fast? No way, dude. Trying to stay away from snipers. Oh,
Gathering intel.
level 40 already. Damn. This does level you up fast. Please tell me that grenade got somebody. It did. Hurt him at least. God damn the blind on that fucker. Oh, I should use those same flashbangs. They're annoying. They're about as bad as the spider.
Sonar goggles.
Where'd he fucking go?
Gathering intel.
It's hard to put in more than 4 hours in on this game because it requires so much focus. PvP. Takes me about a half hour to really get into zone though. Like, I know I'm in the zone when my eye is completely focused on that that center dot, you know, the little white dot. Like, if I keep my eye completely focused on that, then I know I'm in the zone. I know I'm focused. I'm not wandering. But if I forget there is a white dot, which does happen, you know what I mean? I forget there is a white dot because I'm just talking and whatever, and my white dot is wandering over here, and you know, that means you're gonna have to pull more to land on target.
Gathering intel.
Right there, he should have won. That's why I like the intel suit too. It's not just about knowing where they are, but it's also knowing whether they're squatting or they're standing or whatever, you know? Which way they're facing. Oh, sorry, Solo. I didn't see your comment there. But you can. So this one is actually going to launch. What up, Exposed? This one actually, the first Descendant is going to launch on Xbox, and it's a free-to-play. I also play on the Xbox. So we're there together, bro. All right, I think we just unlocked everything. I mean, shit. It's time to move on to the next weapon. That's awesome. Well, no, we still got a little bit left. Okay, let's finish this off. Bro, removed stock. Sprint to shoot time goes up by 20%. Wow. I definitely want to try that. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Mayday, Echelon. They're both good. Oh, this is Occupy. Okay. Which is weird, because Occupy's not on my... Yeah, it is. You could create your map, custom map rotation. Or game mode rotation. So I have Escort, Occupy, and Domination. Or Deathmatch. I keep saying Domination. Deathmatch. I don't like Domination. I think it's not as good version of Occupy. It spreads the team out too much. I mean, maybe if you're playing like more bigger teams, you know, 12 versus 12 or 20 versus 20. Something like that. But when you're playing 6 versus 6, I don't know. I'm not a big Domination. Let's spread them out. I still got to do Libertad to unlock those guys. It's not that interested in heals right now.
Occupy. Marking the objective and pushing coordinates to your OPSAT. 3, 2, 1. Take the capture zone. Follow it when it changes location.
Gathering intel.
Allies on the zone.
They're everywhere.
Zone compromised. Capture zone contested.
I don't know.
Revealing enemy.
Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your op sat now.
Swear I saw a guy right there.
Allies on the zone.
Oh, whatever.
Under assault.
Whatever! I had him!
Reloading.
Vengeance. I'll allow it.
Fuck yeah, you will. Give me somebody to love! There's level 4 too. Just reach top on this weapon. It's crazy what they did to the XP. So yeah, they just readjusted all the XP in the game. It's crazy.
Capture zone is moving. The zone's in danger.
Gathering intel.
Got jammed, man. I can fly higher than an
Capture zone is
eagle.
moving. Sending new location to your op sat now.
Any Bette Midler
Zone
fans?
compromised.
Shit, they're everywhere.
Down the zone.
Like 13 of them.
Gathering intel.
You're transmitting great intel. This is how wars are won. Capture zone contested. Zone under assault. Capture zone is moving.
Who built this office building? It's a fucking maze. Get a goddamn map. Navigate this
We're locking
office.
down the zone.
Gathering intel.
Oh, that bot makes you freeze, man. It makes you freeze. Like, I could have kept shooting. Could have killed him.
Capture zone contested. The zone's in danger. We're on the zone.
Fuck. Had to jump on those fools.
Scanning for hostile.
Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your op sat now. We're locking down the zone. Capture zone contested.
Damn, a ton of them. Their whole group gets on their spawn. I mean, on the objective, which is kind of good, kind of not, because they're losing. They need a few guys hunting and destroying. What up, King? Laboo? It's going good, man. Getting my PvP on. It's a double XP weekend over here, so taking advantage before the big week. Next week is a big week. And it's a big week because it's not only the 4th of July, but we have 2 games sort of in launch mode. So this game gets its season pass on July 2nd, and then first Descendant launches on the same day. So I'll probably roll with that one first. Got a new video on it launching in the morning. Going through characters.
We're on the zone.
What up, Flaming? It's good, man. I've been hunkered down behind my computer all morning, though. Doing edits. So I'm just now getting to the gaming part of my day.
Scanning for hostile.
Oh, come on, I got those heads. There we go.
I'm hurt.
It hurts. Woo! Him chasing his spider bot. But I killed his spider bot. Yeah, it's gonna be a good summer, man. Not all these games are gonna be great. Some of them are gonna be okay. Some of them are gonna be awesome, but it'll be fun just to experience them. And it's awesome that many of these are coming in with a free-to-play concept too, so you can decide if you like it without having to spend 70 fucking bucks.
Heads up. I'm detecting our sonar tech and capture zone is moving.
$70 is crazy to spend on a game nowadays. Just gotta say, like Star Wars has got some crazy pricing going on, doesn't it? How did he live through that? I mean, that's a turnoff to be paying that kind of money on a game just because it's a big title.
Gathering intel.
I mean, just because it's a big title doesn't mean it's good, right?
Zone compromised.
Like, there's that.
We're locking down the zone. Capture zone is moving. Sending new location to your OPSAT now. Capture zone contested. You might still pull this out in the end, but nah, I don't think so.
Hey, where's the optimism?
Gathering intel.
Ready for deployment. You're off your game.
Oh,
agent.
close loss. How did we lose that? Kelvinator. All right, I think we can work on a new weapon. I think we just topped that off. I mean, I unlocked everything, which means I then have to go through and configure it to decide how I like it. But every configuration I tried, I liked. So the Vector is just an easy gun to roll. But there's a few where, like, I was landing a ton of headshots and they won anyways. And so I was like, man, I was confused. I was like, how did that happen, right? So a little bit more damage there. Probably be good. There's a heavy barrel. You can add more damage that way. So let's just make sure we finish that one out, and then we gotta figure out what to do next. I'm unlocking everything so fast. So yeah, there's the remove thing. That's awesome. But what will I take off? I guess I like my reflex sight though. My plus 15 is nice. I guess I would take that off and then we try this remove. 20% sprint to shoot time is crazy. So I guess next we could work on shotguns. That could be kind of painful. But I haven't used them yet. I mean, I did in the beta, but let's do our M870 because the leveling up is so nice. Let's do it. M870 time, baby. Pueblito. If they come out with Far Cry 7, which there's talks, would you play it? Almost right away, man. To be honest with you.
Sign me up.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Change loadout. Shotgun. But the rule is, the golden rule, Flaming, is to have all of your characters by level 2000. So just pace for that. You would careful? Yeah. I mean, this Far Cry 6 got me interested in Far Cry. Not enough to actually try it. Mostly because of time. You have to get nice and close with that shotgun, man. That's tough. See that? And he still fucking won. Oh, man. I suck with this. All right, let's figure it out. I mean, I had to jump on him. I have to get... You got to get way up in there, man. Shit, shoot. Oh, you're nearly at 4,200? Well, shit, man, you're behind the times. Seriously, you're probably having all sorts of issues, like stash issues and resource issues. No. Even if you're not having issues, like, there's a lot to... Got one. Expertise and stuff like that, really helpful for that. Oh, you see the bloom? Wow. You see the bloom on that thing? Yeah, you don't want to get in front of a shotgun, man. Woo! Now we're on a roll. You got to get way up in there, though. That's the hard part, man. Got to have moves. I wish I had like a rebel yell in this game where I could just come running at him. Damn. Even at that distance, it takes 2 shots. That's crazy. I mean, I was inside 10. There it is. You gotta get it clean. That's the deal. You miss like one fucking pellet, they take it away from you. Oh my god, it's so slow. But I gotta get a bunch of point blank kills in order to unlock the ACS. There's also a double barrel. It sucks when you start out a new weapon. You definitely feel like you're in suck mode. That's sort of why I take advantage of these double XPs, to get through that process. Then I save all my double XP tokens for the new weapons. It's kind of the plan, at least. ¡Órale pues! ¡Vámonos! Oops. Fucking snipers. I should maybe run with the tankier dudes, not the heal guy. Because if I have enough HP to get an extra shot off, I'll win every fight. I mean, not really, but it'll help. Aw, Mr. Shield. Get out of here. I'm not sure I like shields in this game. I mean, I don't generally like shields at all, but... these games are so fast-paced, it seems even more weird to run a shield. Oh my god, it's impossible to do it long range. Damn, she's gone too. I hear you, Capitan. It's easy to get caught up in this dude's accent. Come on. God damn it. I hate that bubble thing. God. Like you're in it, you're not in it, you're in it, you're not in it. Stole my kill, dude.
The capture zone is changing location.
Jesus. Point blank and I'm missing this dude. Man, I gotta get some mods on this thing. See if it changes that at all. I'm gonna have to do so much running to get way up in their bunghole. Gotta shove the shotgun right up there. No, I don't have anything on it. I'm just now equipping it for the first time. So, yeah, but that's what it needs. Some ADS. I mean, it needs some distance too. And it needs definitely some handling because look at the bloom. Look at that. Look at this bloom. Like one jump, a single jump opens the bloom. You see that? A single jump. That's crazy. I mean, it's not that big of a deal if you're in their face, but so that's ultimately the problem is you got to get way up in there. So your movement speed also. So ADS and movement speed, you can imagine, are pretty important, right? And then a little rate of fire because I need to get that second shot off faster. So yeah, we got a lot of work on this one. But I think if you get it to work, and I know because I've experienced the other end of the stick, it's pretty annoying, right? Shotguns are super scary on how effective they can be. I've... Alright, super heal on here. So it must be doing alright. I got my ultra. Ooh, I got one. Good job, Nade. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some ADS. $17 to $30 on that. Okay, so we got a barrel, ADS speed, we got super light. Damn, they really increased this shit. And reflex sight. This is the first time I've played since they updated the XP or really the progression system. Super fast, man. Oh, one match. We got unlocked 3 things. Yeah, we leveled up almost 4 times. And I was playing like shit. Liking that way better. So they went to the one extreme and then adjusted it back to this. Gory, thanks for the cheer. They yeah, so it was kind of controversial. So what they did is they changed the mastery. So it's 100 to bronze. It used to be 50, so they doubled all of these. And that upset a lot of people. And so within days, they readjusted it to this. Which is they're like, hey, we're going to leave it doubled on the masteries camos, but we're going to allow you to progress a ton faster. And wow. And they weren't kidding around, which I think is cool because that gets you to like a performance place faster, you know, which means you're gonna enjoy the game better. Like, I gotta be honest with you, like, I don't really give a shit about camos. And so that's like one of my feedback I'm gonna give to xDefiant is like I love the game. I love, you know, the satisfaction in PvP is different, right? The reward is the thrill. It really is. But you do want the other more tangible reward, I guess we'll call it. And, you know, that's what they use. They use camos for that. Oh, I appreciate you, Gory.
Ha! That's my boy!
Thanks, man. And, you know, I just don't know. Camos, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I like camos. I like skins, but I don't know. I want to look something else. I don't know what it is. What would it be? Because it's always the same in these games. They're all the same, right? And so they're avoiding ultras, and that's kind of a good idea, I guess. Because ultras are really annoying. I mean, we call some of these things ultras, but they're not really ultras. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what else there is. You don't want to... I don't know. You can't make things super unique. Well, I guess you can. I'm just thinking it out loud here. Oh, damn, he saw me. You do got a swag when you're slaying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like camos. But what if you get one that you just totally like? You know what I mean? Like, whether it's your titanium violet or your gold, whatever it's going to be. And you don't, even though there are higher ones, you want to roll with the one that you like. Just, you want your style, you know what I mean? And so that means you lose all sense of progression in the reward system. I mean, there's always something to be leveling. There's always something to be unlocking because that's how they're introducing weapons into the game. I don't know how the shield works. That's the first time I've used it. I don't know how it works. Did I have a pistol? Oh, it's a melee, isn't it? It's kind of dumb. I'm on a gun. Comes back fast though. Fuck.
Revenge. Gotta do it.
It makes a funny noise though. Tink, tink, tink. Tink, 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 tink. Tink, tink, tink. That's funny, man. Can I put it away? You can put it away. Are they all hiding in the back? They are, because it's. I just now realized we're playing team deathmatch. Just been running around looking for the objective. Head up the wazoo, Tux. Head in the wazoo. Oh no, you can change them. I'm just saying, like, it just seems pointless to have them if you're only gonna wear one, if you only like one. So you unlock all these things you don't need or use. But yeah, you can totally change them.
Going in.
All right, we got our first melee with the shield. Look out, shield man coming through. It's hilarious. It really is.
Sit rep. Hostiles are on the rope. Maintain mission advantage. Neutralize the bad guys.
Not gonna lie, I do want to melee somebody else with my shield. I got one. Fucking easier than the shotgun. Oh, I got that off. Stole it from me. These guys are just parking it back here. Oh, I do suck with the shotgun, I gotta say. What up, Airsoft?
I'm injured.
Come on. You have to get so goddamn close to this shotgun. I died before I make it anywhere.
Going in.
Still one.
Heads coming up. Things are looking good.
I'm scared to look at my kills. Oh, his shotgun was faster. Yeah, we need that second shot definitely faster. That's my next target.
You got it done.
Crickets. Yeah, that was painful. 717. Oh, you know what? I want to try that MDR too. Yeah. Let me see what we unlock here, though. Rear grip, ADS flinch control. You get to level 12. But they have this really nice MDR that when you get tuned right, it can be pretty lethal. It plays in between an assault rifle and an SMG. I gotta try this. Might be more important than the shotgun right now. See, there's a cool skin on this.
Team deathmatch. Like anyone's a match for Shadow Team. 3, 2, 1. Go inflict some enemy casualties.
Go for the face. Flash out.
Fucking spiders. Sucks to be the first guy to get spidered.
Shield out.
Threat neutralized.
Woo! It's a little bit of a beast. Gotta get used to it, though. Got an interesting RPM. How dare you, sir? Woo-hoo-hoo! It kind of feels good. I was gonna say. Feels a little cowboy. Oh, need to get that straightened out, though. I think a little more RPM. I want to get some strafing in here. Ah, too slow, Joe. What's up, bruh? Yeah, it's got a kick on it. Yeah, I see that. I see that kick. See that? when you burst fire, but when you hold it down, a little bit easier. All right. Fucking spiders.
Gotta do it.
Oh, come on. You were on that one. Them and its little mines. Not that shit. Mr. Dr. Death is dead. We killed Dr. Death. Got him. Take it. I'll take the assist. Oh, Ryan Elden Ring. I don't know. I don't know if I can ride a horse for that long. I bought Elden Ring. Sorry for yelling in your ear real quick. I bought Elden Ring, the original, and I never played it. Like, it's sitting in my game vault. It's not being played right now.
Barrier up.
And then obviously they have the DLC. Yeah, it's just not really my bag. And I know people were calling it Game of the Year and all that stuff, the original, and that's why I got it. I was like, oh, well, everybody's loving this game, and people love it, right? I really do. I mean, I like all sorts of games, but as I've aged, that has, how do I say, condensed. I don't know if that's the word I want to use. But I definitely like shooters or military-esque games. I mean, that does go out there. You know what I mean? Like, I like real-time strategy. I like turn-based strategy. Oh, it's been a long time since I've played turn-based. Many years. But, like, I like StarCraft. I love StarCraft. I mean, I haven't played it since college, but I would totally play StarCraft right now. I totally would. That, you know, I was PC gaming back then. I don't have a gaming PC right now, but I don't know if you could play StarCraft on console, but it wouldn't be as fun. I feel like you need keyboard and mouse. But I even like simulators. Like, I even like, you know, the concept of like SimCity. I love building things up, you know. But more important than building cities, I love building up armies, military, you know, and just building these massive armies and getting it into massive engagements that take hours just to move an inch. You know, I love that. So there's a lot, you know. But some games I play for the community, so it's not all selfish because this is a career, you know. So first Descendant is a little bit outside of what I personally like. The game does look good, but I'm cautious. I call it cautiously optimistic, you know. For example, like from what I've watched so far, so I do have negative feedback on the game already, and I haven't had my hands on it, but From what I've watched, the enemies look stupid. Like, I mean, like low IQ, like really dumb. I mean, you just see a group going in there and just slaughtering everybody, and there's like the enemy doesn't even shoot back. I mean, it's just, you know, I'm worried about that, right? Like, they call it endless end game, but if the enemies are so stupid, you're just gonna get godlier and godlier, you know? So I am cautious about games, but the community, it's something that I know that the community is going to be interested in, because it's a looter shooter genre. It's the third person, and they're not really builds, they're heroes with abilities. We'll see how that goes, how technical you can get with it. But there are elements of the game that perfectly align with the Division 2. They have skill builds or skill characters. They have, excuse me, they have tank characters, tank builds. They have status effect builds, damage over time, and many variations of those things. They have tank DPS and tank and pure DPS. And so I can see it being a really good game, and I'm hoping I do like it for the long run. But even if I don't like it for the long run, I'm going to give it the review that it deserves, whatever that is, you know. So, and the other thing I don't like about this upcoming game, First Descendant, is the colossal enemies. You know what I mean? These 2-story, 3-story enemies. It's just like, can we get a little more original? I think, like, with our enemies, why do they always have to be 2 stories high to be tough? You know what I mean? Like, our enemies aren't 2 stories high to be strong. I mean, we got chungas, we got big dudes, you know? Let me try this without the skin. What up, Tank? So that's what I'm saying. So First Descendant is actually a game that I know there are elements that I don't personally like, but it doesn't make it a bad game. You know, that's just a personal thing. So what I'm hoping is that, you know, is it going to get me beyond, am I going to be bored within the first 8 hours? And then if so, I'm going to say that, like, this game is really boring in the first 8 hours. I can't imagine playing it for 20 or 40. You know, and so I'm going to stop here and just tell you what I think about it. And then if I get to 40, then I'll give it that 40-hour review. And then if I love the game, then it'll stick with me. But if it's a game that I think the community will love, but it's not for me, then I'll put it down. I'll set it down. Be like, hey, this is a really good game. You're gonna enjoy it. You know, if you're this kind of player, go for it. You know. But it's free to play, and that makes it really nice too, because then it's, you know, low risk, $70. You don't have to pay $70 to figure out that you hate it. So. Anyways, yeah, so I've seen Elden Ring, like, I've seen a couple of people streaming it, and I jump in for a few minutes just to see what's up. And it just looks so boring, you know? It just looks so boring. I just can't imagine, you know, riding this horse around, you know, and you run into these weird 3 goblin monsters, and they're just really stupid, and they swing their big hammer at you, and they all look the same, and you swing your 3-story sword at them, and then they die, and you know what I mean? Eventually, it's just like, and I know some people like that, but it's just not for me. All right, you got better. Oh, what? We were slaughtering them. We were in their spawn. I should put up my ability. You die? Yeah, I can see how this gun is good. All the guns are good in this game, to be honest with you. Those shotguns would be good too once you figure out the gameplay style. Ah. Yeah, and no disrespect to that game, Elden Ring. I know many people call it the game of the year when it was launched, you know. So it's just style. And it's not that I haven't liked those kind of games. Like, I have played turn-based fantasy games before, you know, where there were wizards and mages and everything in between. But it's just so long ago, and it's not my style anymore. Oh, fuck, I saw her. Oh, there's somebody behind me. Yeah, but we got a pretty full roster. These are, I'll show you the roster. I'll put it up here, but that's the plan for the summer. Unless something new pops up that looks good, but there's some other interesting games that I would play that are going PC only. Who does that, by the way? What's wrong with you? You know, it's sort of like, it's kind of irritating when people go PC only. It's just like, what? No, I get why. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons why you wouldn't want to launch on consoles, but so much money you're missing out on, you know? What? How, out of all the people, you shot me? I'm always that guy. Wrong place at the right time guy.
Barrier killer.
Somebody up there. Damn it, get that guy off that wing. Gotta stop being so aggressive. Especially when they have a sniper sitting in the back like that. Oh, he survived that shit. Yeah, I'm rooting for it, man. I'm rooting for it. The characters look awesome. Characters look awesome. You know, I wish we had the ability to put more into our characters in the Division 2, like more personality into them. They're basically lifeless. You know what I mean? But Bunny is amazing of a character. So much cool personality. I'm wondering how do you not pick Bunny? You know? I mean, you gotta use her at some point. She's so iconic for the game. But, so even though I like her, especially personality, I actually like her speed thing too. I think that's pretty cool. So even though I like all of that, there are some other cool ones. There's the ice lady. It kind of reminds me of like Sub-Zero, but Sub-Zero for the new Descendant, first Descendant, sorry. She looks really cool. There's also the Quartermaster guy. He looks really cool. You know that, remember in the Matrix when Morpheus took Neo into the Matrix for the first time, and or it wasn't the first time, but he took him in there. They were in there, and they were in this white room, and he calls in basically the ammo racks. I mean, the weapon racks, and there was like all these weapons that just came flying in on this rack. Yeah, he does that. He has that capability. It's really cool. Oh god, they got two snipers over there. That's really annoying.
Barrier up.
Got him. What? I just burned out. Lame. What is the other character? Oh, yeah, there's a skill guy who uses turrets. And like he calls on drones and turrets and stuff like that. That looks pretty cool to me too. this dude? Fuck, I heard him. What was the other character? Then there's this tank DPS guy. There's the tank guy, and then there's a tank DPS guy who runs like magnets. He's got magnetic capabilities. It looks pretty cool. There's the Grenadier. I worry about him. I'm not too excited about him. But there's another explosive dude that looks really cool. Oh, one of my other favorite ones is more like a ninja assassin. And she's the knives one, sword and knives. And she's got a stealth ability, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so there's lots of play styles that it caters to. Excited to explore those. There you go. Looking invisible. Can't find him. He escaped. Must be dead.
Shield up.
Oh, shield is up, dude.
Enemy echelon is tracking with sonar goggles.
No. Oh. Wanted my shield to be up.
That's how Shadow 2 rolls.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Danny Weaver again. That fucker. Damn it. I know, because I'm gonna go Division 2 tomorrow. And of course he won't be there tomorrow, will he? Fucking Danny. I'll catch him on Monday. I guess. Is he there on Mondays? That dude sucks. Give me that grip. ADS, magazine, don't mind what happened from there. So what's this do? Recoil recovery, that doesn't work in this game. ADS stability, ADS flinch. That could be good, ADS. Stability. I need a little RPM to this bad boy. All right. I need to work up the 93R too. A lot of people like that. I think it's every other day, isn't it? So if he unlocks on Wednesday, I think he's open on Mondays. But for me, probably not. For everybody else, yes. Yeah, so I'm still in exploration on this game, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta unlock all these weapons, and some of them I got perfected, like the snipers, their configurations are pretty locked in. The rifles, pretty much too. The assault rifles, pretty much too. But this is technically an assault rifle. The SMGs are so badass, like, probably gonna retire them early. But so that makes this gun kind of interesting because it'll play in between the two. unique profile. This was one you had to unlock.
Tango down.
Oof, that was close. Because I was pointing at his fucking feet.
Barrier up.
Good for our rep.
Oh, come on, I had his punk ass. Full auto on his forehead. Not Javi. That's his name.
Barrier up.
Got her. Mr. Not Javi again, huh? Mr. Not Javi makes his debut. Oh, we were one shot away. I think I staggered that trigger a little bit. Oh, I can't land that. Too far.
Shield out.
Good fight. Oh, good shot. That was far. No. Oh, still got me? I swear. Screw you, Madness. Trying to duck my shots. Not happening, bruh. Not happening. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We get our ADS up on this one. These. Still not Javi again.
Barrier destroyed.
Hostiles under bullet. Feels good.
Feels real good. Oh, his fucking grenade was in his hand. We were on a hell of a kill streak. I see. The kill streaks give you objective bonuses by 200%.
Good for our rep.
Shield out.
Yeah, this gun's fucking good.
Edge coming up.
Do you know that this is the mall that you cross? This map is the mall from District Union Arena. DUA fight. Doesn't look like it, does it? But I recognize it from the overhead decorations. You know, the Christmas tree and the big balls. Shit. It's my bad, I was distracted. So if you look up here, you recognize those balls? They obviously made it more grand. Staircases are the same.
I mean, of course we won. Loadout change. Go inflict some enemy casualties.
Okay. This match is on its way. Oof. It's two right off the bat. Shit. A whole team of them. There's no bueno. Not gonna lose 1 versus 4 when they're in your face. Well, there's a way. The fire, the cleaners have that ability. Because they got that Marty Dome. Should pair up nicely with this gun, actually, because you're playing inside. Oh yeah, it's a horizontal control kicking in right there. Ooh, you see her flying? Fuck, does she have wings? Turbo shoes. Can't believe I lost that shit.
You take some knocks, pick yourself up, punch back.
Oh, how did he win that? That first shot on, and we were pretty accurate.
Barrier destroyed.
Shit, behind me. What up, Cam? Gimbal's department store. Yeah, the Emporium. Stupid bunny rabbit fuck. I hate when I see those guys. Jump! Jump! Mac Daddy makes you wanna jump! Jump! Oh, landmine. Wiggity, 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 whack. I know you guys remember that. If you're anywhere above 40 years old, you gotta remember that song. Miggity, 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 Mac Daddy. Won that too, huh? Fuck. What is that, an ACS shotgun? Yeah, no wonder he won that. Let's say, because I had a good clean shot on his face.
That's how Shadow Team does it.
Well, I was close. Crisscross, make you wanna jump, jump. Who doesn't want to wear the clothes backwards? That was the weirdest style ever, though, right? It's so gimmicky. I'm like, you wear black, you wear white, and then wear it backwards. And we'll create an album. Right on, project. Let's see. LMGs are missing sound. Yep, that's right. And metal walkways, my character would clip into the floor. I'm wondering if you or anyone can chat and experience the same problems. I haven't. Yeah, on the LMGs, the game sound is all messed up. Project. Yeah, there's a lot. There's so many bugs in the game. It is absolutely insane. I mean, I haven't seen the game in this kind of disarray in a long time, actually. I mean, we always have bugs, but at this quantity, at this point in the season, yikes. So, I mean, they'll resolve it. They always do, but the downside is there's going to be a lingering this and a lingering that bug, you know? And the question is, when are you going to get to it, you know? And the answer is sometimes never, you know? And the sad part is this is what, Project Resolve was supposed to fix. Supposed to fix all the bugs. And now they fixed quote unquote 2,000 bugs, and now we got 2,000 more just from the last fucking patch. Literally. It's crazy. Yeah, so there's all sorts of bugs. It's not making for a very good experience. So the LMGs is only one of the many weapons that don't have sound. That's the biggest bug in the game right now. And then of course the deltas. There's been a lot of deltas going around the getting booted thing. So between those two bugs, those are the biggest ones, but there's bugs everywhere. I mean, some people are saying skills aren't working in the incursion and this and that in the raids, who knows? But sound is the biggest one because, I mean, it's a horrible experience to go in there and like LMGs, snipers, and rifles, none of those have sound. And then sporadic random other weapons don't have sound. As far as Descent goes, I don't know. But it wouldn't surprise me if you're having bugs in there. There's going to be bugs everywhere right now. It's just the state of the game. And so the real problem isn't that we have bugs. The real problem is we don't have any communication on those bugs, on whether... Did we get them? On whether they're going to be resolved or when they're going to be resolved or what the priority of these bugs are compared to X, Y, Z. You know, and so that's what we could use help on right now from the devs. It's like, just tell us something about what's going on your end. If you're struggling or whatever, you know, you wouldn't believe, I mean, we're adults in this game. We're not a bunch of little kids, you know? It's like, we would understand circumstances if we just we're told what the circumstances are. And so, but instead, I feel like they treat us like, sort of like idiots. Because, or like dogs. I want to say like dogs. Like they can do whatever they want to us, and we're still gonna be here. And that's true, to a degree, for many of us. You know what I mean? But it's disrespectful to do it. But we love the game, so yeah, we're not gonna bail on our game. But a lot of people bail on the devs. You know. And at this stage of the game, it's just really frustrating. After things like Project Resolve, after the DLC was delayed and pushed back for Project Resolve, after whatever, Seasons 2.0, you know? Oh, almost had him. So anyways, it all can be fixed with communication. And it's radio silent, and it's been almost a week now, right? I mean, that's the crazy part. You know, I mean, you can find, if you dig really hard, you will find some communication from the devs on a case-by-case basis if you dig into, like, tweet comments, but they're all generic. They're all generic. We're so sorry you're experiencing that. Can you tell us what platform you're on? The same thing over and over again. And it's just like, we're so sorry you're experiencing that. Can you tell us what platform? It's the same thing over and over again. It's just like, oh my God. It's even worse when you do it so generically without... I mean, the reality is it's probably some fucking intern who's taking some initiative. You know? It's just like, shit, nobody's responding to these people. You know, I'll do it. Good for him. You know? So, again, you know, just a reminder for those of you chiming in, I mean, this feedback that I give comes from a place of love for the game, not hate. You know, I want to see it succeed. And that's why I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Just deliver a message, devs. Trust me. I feel like I got a decent pulse on our community, and a lot of us are willing to put up with a lot of bugs and shit in the game. When shit happens, we just understand that's the Division 2. It's old, you know, but we love the game, and we've invested a lot in it. We're going to continue to invest. Especially when we know there's such a future coming in, right? That we have Division 3 and DLC. So, you know, we have hope. And hope is what's always kept this game going. That and the fact that there's been nothing to replace it, you know? But that luck that the devs have is only going to last so long, right? The whole no game to replace it thing. And so now that we're heading into summertime, this is a dangerous place to be for the Division 2. Because the game on a daily basis is becoming more and more unplayable. And it's not just because of the bugs, but as a result of the bugs, the people are backing out, which makes it less playable because matchmaking is going to get worse and all that kind of stuff, you know. Shit, get out of here. Oh, died in the fire. And so, and anyways, it's a bad place for the devs because of all the new games launching and the variety of them. So not everybody's gonna love first Descendant. That's not everybody's cup of tea. But there's also xDefiant. There's also whatever, you know, XYZ game. There's many that aren't on my radar because they're not my cup of tea, you know. There's some really cool PC games that I can't play that look great, like the Delta game, Delta Force or whatever it's called. Not quite sure of the game, but it sounds cool. It's another shooter. And then some people are playing that other one on PC. What is it called? I forget the name of it, but it's an extraction shooter. Anyways, it's a dangerous place for the game to be doing this right now. This is exactly what, this is a bad thing. And I'm not just saying that. Like, this is a bad time to be not talking to the community and pumping them up. You know what I mean? It's just like they're willing. And I kind of don't blame them. I mean, I do blame them, but I get some of it because they're probably just as frustrated on their end. Like, fuck, man, we cannot launch a game update without breaking something. Right? I mean, that was a stupid patch to be losing the entire game to. I mean, it's sort of a joke. It's just like, wow, you guys fixed some visual clipping issues on some apparel and the whole game broke. Like, yeah, that's frustrating, right? Because they're winning, now they're hiding from us. Yep, they're definitely hiding from us.
Barrier killed.
There it is. Pick up another level before we get out of here.
Don't let that happen yet.
Yeah, and it's not about losing people in general. I mean, but it's just, well, I call it like leaking players. You know what I mean? We leak players this way. I mean, if you watch some of my, if you go through some of my video comments, you know, you'll see that so many people say, I'm quitting the game. I quit. I uninstalled it. You know, a lot of people, because I mean, many of those aren't newer players. Many of those are players that have been playing for a very long time, and they're kind of at their wits' end, you know. And the truth is, many of these players do come back anyways, right? That's fine. That's fine. But the point is, it's still considered leaking players, and you know, they're going to come back in some future patch, maybe. But there's also a good chance that they fall in love with another game and just don't have the time, and we lose them forever, and that sucks. God, we got 15 levels on this thing. Let's pick up this thing. I hate this creating match. Interrupts my gun crafting. Let's take out the magazine for now. And let's put on booster. Kind of like stabilizing. I was doing really well with that, but let's pick up ADS. Keep this. Keep that. This rear grab. Horizontal. Ooh, ADS speed. We'll take that. So the one that I'm not sure of is this stabilizing barrel. The stabilizing barrel helps you strafe a little bit better. Yeah, but they had to fix that. Yeah, they didn't break. Notice they didn't break the game when they fixed that dealio too, right? It was the only update that went clean, that went smoothly. It's like classic. But and then people are saying, you know, I'll get the comment on those videos like, why are these content creators, you know, talking about this bench glitch? Don't say anything so the devs don't fix it. It's just like, man. It's been out for like a week now. You got plenty of time to take advantage of it. Like, how much do you need it? You know, it's just like, and the truth is, we're talking about it because of there's bigger issues, you know, and there's bigger, and if that's the one video that the devs are going to pay attention to, then that's awesome, because hopefully they'll hear our cry on the bigger issues too. You know what I mean? So if we know, think about it. I mean, what a strategy for a content creator, right? If he really wants to get the devs' attention. If you know that the devs only respond with promptness to these types of bugs, then you're gonna leverage that detail to get the devs' attention. It's just.
Shield out.
I'm rushing, dude. I feel way faster now. You know, speed versus accuracy is a tough call. And maybe we want to build this weapon to balance both of those and not min-max too much, because the fact that it plays in between. I want to enhance that instead of detracting from it. Oh, fucking sitting there. But there's still a lot of players in the game, still a lot of new players, tons of new players, you know, so the game's not dead. It's just suffering. Oh, really? I hate when that happens. Like, I'm behind the guy he's targeting and he switches. I'm the one that dies. They're like, hey, I'm the support dude.
Barrier up.
I mean, I love xDefiant, but the truth is, if the Division 2 wasn't bugged, I'd probably be playing it right now. Even with the double XP weekend. You know, I love what I do on the Division 2. I love making builds. You know, that I'm sincere when I say content for me is new gear and weapons. I mean, I want missions too, but man, it occupies me for days with new gear, and there's still some things we haven't thought of. But this season is limited, of course, because you can only do so much with just one weapon class. And they shat the bed when it came to exotic. Oh, really? They really shat the bed when it came to exotics. Again, that's the one that baffles me. It's like, you dicks. Somebody needs to get fired, man. I will personally fire the guy that is in charge of exotics in the Division 2. I want to know who he is. I want to write some hate mail. It is so rude. It's rude to make bad exotics. The way I look at it. It's a crime against humanity.
Barrier deployed.
Good job, dude. Song. I revenged you. Oh, and then I got revenged back. Everybody's over there in the back corner. Yeah, but this is the time in the game to be doing maintenance on your account. That's true, Gory. Totally true. And for me, like, even for me, you know, to help work on like things like tutorials for the new players and stuff like that. So once I get through all the builds, and there's still more, I got builds and I still got some hate mail I got to write to the devs. Not hate mail, not really, but constructive feedback. Not that they listen, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna run my mouth. Yeah, first of all, the game should be completely free. It should be. $5 is even too much to pay for the game.
Barrier up.
Not because the game is shitty and old, but because of the state in which the developers leave it, you know? People pay money for this game, and then you break it, and then you just leave it like that, and don't even tell them you're fixing it. Oh, you got me? Damn you. Yeah, and you know, and some people are calling for nerfs, like, what's his face?
Shield up.
You guys swings by from time to time on a community. Somebody knows his name. Grumpy, what's that guy's name? He's got a channel too. Kind of a small guy. He's one of the math guys. Really nice guy. He comes by from time to time. What's his name, Grumpy? I know you know. You're smarter than me. Better remembering shit. You're younger or older. I don't remember. Long time community member. Gives a lot of constructive feedback to people online. Oh, we just lost. But anyways, he put out a video and he posted a comment too, asking me like what I thought about nerfing like Striker and a couple other weapons too, and I get it totally, you know, but I do think it's a bad idea. I'm not at this stage. If anything, I think the devs need to take that stuff and make it not Fog of War, Dispatch. Yeah, that's him. Thank you, bro. Chevy, Dispatch. That sounds right. Yeah, black and white logo. Dispatch, yeah. Like, he, and I like the way he thinks. I get it, and he's 100% right, but just like that, at the stage we're at, it's a bad move PR-wise to nerf, like, Striker, because it's part of what's making us feel good in the game. And he's got a great argument because some people just say, well, lift everything else to Striker's level, but yeah, you can't do that either. So you're just left with this one gear set that everybody's fucking running, right? And it's annoying that way. But what do you do? You know, what do you do? And my suggestion is make things more interesting. You know, take Striker and don't nerf it, but make it more interesting somehow. And that would be it would be a nerf, but they can mask it, you know, by maybe giving it some bonus armor on hit or something like that, you know, or taking some of that pure amp damage and turning it into headshot damage. So you have both. Like maybe cut it in half, but say like the more headshots you put in, you can double it and get all of that back. So it's just adding another element, something. I don't know. I mean, these are all bad ideas, I'm sure, but we need interesting. Hunter's Fury is interesting. You know, even Hotshot is interesting. Breaking Point is interesting on the surface until you use it and you realize it sucks, right? So they were on the right track there. They just needed to listen to our feedback. We know more than them. Problem is they don't listen to us because we know. They don't want to admit that. But yeah, so he's got some good ideas. And he's talking to the issue that the devs are working on, which is, or fear, which is balancing, game balancing, because that's what they said. But I think it's half truth, and I'm just gonna say that, you know, and I have no evidence to it. But I don't think the devs, that's their main concern, but that's the mask that they're gonna wear, you know, that they've decided to wear. They said that the concern is being able to control player progression, et cetera, around those details, right? And power creep, and that's what they're talking about, right? But no way. I mean, the issue is really that they can't put out a game patch without breaking a game. That's the real issue. We know that. I mean, it's got to be the real problem. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. To be making such a dramatic move. It's a dramatic move. So my point is like fixing gear, doing this and that to gear, that's not the problem. That's just going to cause more problems at the devs. That's actually what they're trying to avoid.
They're taking the zone. The zone on the move.
They're trying to avoid shit like that because it causes so much chaos. But the real problem, I mean, I'm firm in believing this, that the issue is that they have absolute lost control of this game development. The problem is not that. The problem is that they haven't said so to us. And okay, I mean, they could still say that without saying it. They could still put a political spin on that, you know? They could still say that and save face, is my point. And not look so incompetent. Oh shit, that fire's right there. And so I think gear is really secondary, and power creep is really secondary. It's all has to do with coding. Somebody higher up is probably made the call, like, how come you guys can't launch a fucking game without things breaking? How come you get such negative feedback from your player base? You know? Like, because the game fucking breaks. Stuck in crouch mode. Pop me in the head.
Capture zone on the move.
Fire shit's everywhere.
Capture zone contested.
So it is what it is, but the part is where we're at, I think, as a community is like sort of flabbergasted, right? It's sort of like this is it, huh? Like, I mean, because we just went through Project Resolve. If we didn't have Project Resolve, we'd be like, you know what you need to do is Project Resolve. I got an idea, devs. You know? But the fact that they just went through Project Resolve and this is the result of it is like, it's gotta be facepalm mania over there, right? Facepalm mania. And so I'm curious to see their next move, but just so you know, after this week, I mean, I gotta say that they're probably more rooted in on their concept than ever.
They're on the zone. We're in the zone.
Their Seasons 2.0. I mean, and I think that's what we gotta admit. I think we're at that stage now too. Like, fuck it, I'll take Seasons 2.0. It's either that or no goddamn game audio. What do you want? You know? Game audio or Seasons 2.0? It's tough to be in that position to have to make that choice, but you are. Congratulations. But in exchange, they should be spoiling us. You know, I think in exchange, you should be just like, don't be afraid to spoil the player base. I think that's a good thing. Make them feel rewarded. I think that'll only buy more loyalty, not ruin it. Come on, boss. It's a good gun. Like it. Pretty easy to learn. Ah! Fucking reloaded. Come here, Caria. You're welcome. Jules hates me. Sorry, Jules. It's the second time I got her with that thing. I've only used it twice, too, and she got it both times. There's Jules again. Let's go get her with the fire. Baria. Baria deployed.
Looking good. Our crew's in the lead.
Oh, she came for me.
Get on that capture zone.
She definitely came for me. I could feel the passion behind that kill. Oh, what? How? How did I die there?
Sticky out.
Capture zone contested.
How do I jump?
Capturing.
Fuck. Forgot.
Capture zone's moving.
Woo! Oh shit! The whole team, literally.
Finish line in sight.
Should have stayed still.
Win. Ready. We're in the zone.
If you see me coming, go running.
Capture zone contested.
Cause I'm burning. Fools. Give me some heals.
Your hard work
It's a nice way to win.
just like I said it would.
Yeah, the closest backpack's tough. You know, it loses out to the vial usually, right? It's actually the vial that ends up taking it. Because it's got that skill damage and status effect double up and then the grenade thing. So that was the rate of fire round. Short, medium range. So that's damage. Let's try that. Keep the same scope. I need extra mags. Let's do this, Slobby. Libertar. Should we go dead sec this time? Yeah.
Count me in.
Do some spider bots. Let's annoy the fuck out of people. Spider bot! Mr. Gold Sniper there's been fucking trucking. I wish I had the luxury to just use one weapon. I do. I will. But I'm still in exploration.
Go for the face.
Spider's coming back at us. Fuck, I'm over here shooting spiders. Is that a good sign? I sent one spider, I got 2 back. Woo! Fuck you, Cornelius. Oh. Okay, I'm liking the way this feels, though. It feels like a little bit of a laser beam at that range, which is a little on the deep side for this weapon.
Go get some hugs.
Oh, he won that though? Really?
Glad that settled.
Glad that's settled. For show! Spiderbot exploded. Oh, fucker. I don't know how he died though. Somebody get my back.
Deploying flash.
Go for the face.
Fucking hop, hop, hopperoo.
Go for the face.
What? How does that happen? What is going on? Like, that was a Far Cry character, and it's like she hacked my... I don't get it. It's like she sent my spider-bot back to me. It's weird. That's how it seemed.
Go for the face.
What was that? See, I'm pretty sure that was my spider bot. Something's going on. Maybe it's a bug. I feel like it's coming back.
Go for the face.
Let's track it. Okay, that didn't work. They just camped in here. Dicks. I mean, it's kind of pussy because, you know, we all want to win, but it's not that important when you just sit in a room.
Go for the face.
You know, it is. Have fun, man. Get out there. Move around. I mean, I get if you want to hold the fort and shit, but like... This game is actually not that great at camping. You can get a couple extra kills from doing it, though. But eventually, as soon as somebody figures it out, they're all over your shit. And with the abilities, they can penetrate. You're not impenetrable because they can penetrate you. There's a shields, there's spider bots, there's hacks. Oh, there's two of them. It's these two sticking together the whole time.
Is your end game here to let your foes win? Because that's what.
Some hugs.
Spider bot went that way. I wish that if my spider one killed somebody, that you get another one.
Sure would be nice.
Stop following me, spider. I know you're back there. There's one chasing me. Do that.
Kill the goons. No need to overanalyze this.
Go make some friends.
Shock assist. Lipstick taser. That's what I need, is a lipstick taser. Give me that in the Division 2. It's my next exotic. Go get him, little buddy. Lipstick taser.
Hope you like spider bots.
Where you going, little buddy? Oh man, I wailed on him. Still standing. I mean, we should have double kill there the way I was shooting them.
Go make some friends.
Fuck again. Playing that corner tight.
Make some friends.
Hate that thing. Fucking bubble boy. I'm gonna call you if you use that.
Looks like we're in for a grim ending.
Bubble boy.
Go get some hugs.
Not even I could fix this huge, embarrassing loss.
I hate spiders too, Cam. I'll stop using them. It's a trolling skill for sure. It's super annoying to get hit by those. When you use it, you sort of feel bad. Unless you're an evil person. I'm always the person that slides the most in this game. I always get that stat. Yeah, it's the DedSec faction that does that. They're hackers. Like a hacker spider. So let's use the more damage. Damn, that's a power up right there. See what that does. Man, I wish Division 2 had double XP weekends. Could use that right now, right? What if they could just turn it on? See, these guys just hit a button and everybody's got double XP. I wish they could do that to Division 2. Like, sorry about all the shit. Double XP, go. What do you guys think about ranked play? It's not something that I've ever really gotten into. Should I? I feel like if you do that, it's kind of got to be your main thing, you know what I mean? FPSs at least. Oh, you know, diversifying your games isn't going to help you there. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Anybody into that stuff? Let's see here. What do I want to use?
On it.
Yeah, no clan XP. That's true. Get double, double no XP. What's 2 times 0? 2.
No need to show profile. 3, 2, 1. Neutralize the enemy team. Right in your wheelhouse, agent.
Yeah, I kind of get tired of the.
Gathering intel.
Here's a couple of free exotics. I mean, I guess it's more rewarding. I don't know. What else are they gonna give us? Probably right. Ah, fucking landmines.
Scanning for hostiles.
What? Really? Got me first? Aw, that must really suck. The hell is there over there?
I need a medic. Scanning for hostiles.
Fuck. Cannot catch up to that guy. And then I died. Oh, son of a bitch. You again, isn't it?
Down, but never out, agent. got this.
Feeling enemy.
Shit. Pulling right through that fucking thing. I saw that. Kill a whale again. Thanks for the XP. And the level. Ah! Red Dead Master. He's on my shit list.
Scanning for hostile.
Just running right through the fucking middle and you survived. Dick. What's he using? Yeah, he's using MP. Yeah, I'll lose to that gun every time. MP9 is fast, man. So far, I think it's my favorite weapon of all. Next to the rifles. The rifles are so fun. 2-shot, 1-shot. Shouldn't have been standing there. So yeah, 2-shot through the body, 1-shot pretty consistent to the head.
Rogue Echelon Agent.
Scanning for hostile.
Heads up. I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands. Hostiles are winning, Agent.
Don't blame me.
Feeling enemy.
Rogue Echelon Agent activated sonar goggles. I think we all see where this is heading. Time to think about extraction options.
Fuck! He's got his ultra.
Eliminate all hostiles.
1 bullet. Good shot.
Don't make this a habit,
Oh,
Agent.
got our butts kicked. I bet you there's one guy to smash this. Yeah, because the CEO of this game was saying that he wanted to see this game go into esports. I just don't get the appeal, really. I mean, it's like for the elites of the elites. Like, who really cares what your rank is? It's not, you know, if you're not top 100, like, who cares? You know, like, and so that makes it sort of for an elitist, sort of, not an elitist, and you know, monetarily, but for the really good elites. And so it's sort of like, for the rest of us, we're just not going to care, you know. So what incentive is there if you're gonna invest in the game that way, you know? For the Joes. Give me Dumbo. I want to get in Dumbo. Yeah. Oh, for the ads. I guess that makes sense. They did a competition, you know, prior to launch. You know, they had some elite gamers that they invite only, 2 teams. Something like that, or some sort of tournament. I mean, I didn't chime in. I'll tell you that much. I love video games just as much as the next guy, but... And I do think video games can be a sport. Just like chess. Yeah, ads. There's got to be another way, right? It's just like, fuck. Everything is about ads, right? Like, Jesus.
3, 2, 1. Eliminate all hostiles. No need to interrogate anybody.
I think they could do a better job with, like, just influencers and integrating it into people's life naturally. So force it through some ads.
Hostile suppressed.
Oh, I heard him. Turn around, it was a sniper, not a good sign. He was locked in, too. That's right, boy. That's why I got it. The intel swoop. Didn't only know where he was, but what position he was. You know what I mean? He was in crouch mode. Shit. Just sitting there, weren't you? 'Cause I didn't hear any fucking footsteps.
Gathering intel.
Oh shit, I accidentally meleeed. Don't do that. Oh, what? How? The hell? Put like half a mag in his head, one shots me. I think they could do a little better job at nerf. They didn't nerf the sniper shot. I can't believe I'm saying that.
I need a medic.
But the amount of times that I get one shot by sniper, like right there. I mean, I was damaged, so. Shit.
You're down. But
Again.
Never out, Agent. You got this.
fucked up because I put a couple of rounds in them. So they're supposed to flinch so that they can't get that shot off of you. Because it really sucks. Oh. Sniped in the back. Everywhere up here.
Scanning for hostiles.
Fuck, how did he know I was there? Why didn't I see him? That's a bigger question. Let me show up on my radar.
Feeling enemy.
Oh. Knuckle Sandwich killed me. Oh, man.
Missions in jeopardy, agents. Take no prisoners.
They're all snipers and shotguns. And guess the dude is getting, like, I gotta see this guy's score. Yeah, 19 and 5. It's kind of fucked up. I'm keeping my eye on that
Heads
guy.
up. I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands.
Skills are stuck.
Feeling enemy.
Fuck. Whole team is behind me. Not see them coming. Yeah, there's a couple of really good players on this team. That's doing all the work. Look at 27 and 5. That guy is cleaning fucking house with the sniper. And look at that shit. That same guy, Knuckle Sandwich. Look at that, 20 and 7, 21 and 13. Those guys are fucking killing it. Using super strong weapons. The ACS shotgun is pretty good. It's hard to believe it's pretty good, but I remember when I was testing it in the beta, I was really impressed with the shotguns. There he is again right there. I mean, it just takes nothing. If you're in close range of that thing, it's just wham. And it's a fully automatic too, so you know, real easy to use. That's all you got to do is get that shot off, which is mostly speed, right? So when I was using it in the beta, it was just like both shotguns were really good, the M870 and the ACS. But the beta, you had the benefit of being fully loaded with all the things unlocked, so you didn't have to grind to get there. Yeah, they have flinch, but you know, I think it could be toned down a little bit more. I mean, toned up, I guess I should say. I don't know. I got to get in. I've used it once since they made the change, and it felt pretty good. You don't want to nerf it to the ground, and then nobody uses it. I hate that. Hate when the devs do that. It's like, so you got to find, you know, edge it down. And they did say it was like phase 1. You know, it's a work in progress, so I wouldn't be surprised if they touch it up. Because there's a couple of times I'm putting a couple of bullets in these dudes, and like they still get that shot off. It should be shoot first, in my opinion. Shoot first and you get that kill. Okay. Well, I'm going to call it night because I got to get some dinner. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for letting me stream something different tonight. And I will catch you tomorrow. And hopefully we have sound in the Division 2, but I doubt we will. So we'll just make do with what we have. All right. Catch you guys tomorrow.